This is Nilay Karavkar, and today I am at the Bangamuni Museum, one of the most beautiful landmarks in Dhaka. As soon as I entered, there was a MiG-29 blue color right there. It was one of my favorite thing in the museum. Started from the Navy gallery in the basement, the blue lights and the design was making me feel like I was under the water. Submarines and the torpedoes are huge here. You can really grasp the situation. This is my favorite floor, the Air Force Gallery. I took some handheld videos here. I really like the hanging planes. I can feel how they fly in the dogfights or the kilo fights of 1971 war. And I also played with some of the iPads, like stand games you can find there. You can move around them and shoot them. It was kind of fun. You can hear different type of sounds and get 3D visualization of the weapons that are displayed. There are also big screen videos there. I like saw them a bunch of time, and their miniature maps. You can like feel how the whole thing is organized and how they are representing the Bangladesh's army society and the air force. Moving around the museum and interacting with the interactive displays and going through all the tents, even the retired map systems, you can really feel immersive. And those torpedoes again make you feel like really tiny. They are like real sized, so you can feel how big they are in real life too. It was really enjoyable, even though it was a solo documentary and a solo journey for me. Yeah, these cinematic videos almost made me feel that I should join the military. Walking through the outside gallery with these huge ships was quite an experience. You can see the ships and the submarines submerged in water and jets flying on the ceiling. It was quite the experience for me. This is my storyboard. I had 6 frames. First one was LS long shot, which I took here. Then I took a photo of an engine with a close-up shot. Then I plan to take a video of guns and bombs attached to the airplanes, which I planned accordingly. These bombs, and then I took a close-up shot of the propeller engine to show, and then I took a picture of that MiG-29, and then a wide-angle shot from outside of the ships and airplanes so that I can get a view of the whole entire thing. Someone like me who is interested in fighter jets and MiG-29 jets, the Air Force section is a really amazing place to visit, especially if you are a fan of movies like Top Gun or movies like movies that involve fighter jets. So like viewing this museum was quite an experience for me. Took a lot of shots of this MiG-29 blue color. There was a lot of airplanes also, but MiG-29 has to be one of my favorite because it's the best fighter that Bangladesh got, and it's also Soviet Union's one of the best fourth-gen air fighter. There are also mini fighter jets displayed there. I took some close-up shots, as you can see, and of course cargo planes alongside some Chinese and French ships as well, and helicopters. There was also anti-aircraft missile guns, weapons. In here, they're like huge. They're huge. Some of the aircrafts here are really old, and they are even older first airplane model, which was flown by Waldring and Wilbur, the first person to ever fly in an aircraft. We can also see some NATO flags and then vehicles that are operated by NATO in today's era. There was many uniform in the and mannequins wearing army uniform in the second floor of army gallery. They were holding gun and taking positions as if they were in a battle. There was also a guy in a horse showing how the parades are done on this floor. Also see how the modern army soldiers wear weapons here. Also see how the simple clothes wearing normal civilians are fighting for 1917 world liberation against the Pakistan army. Here we can see mannequins wearing different positions of army soldiers and even female army personnel's outfits. And there are military police in Bali. In the Navy section, there are also many mannequins of people in Navy. Ground floor is white blue and there are big screens to make you feel like you were underwater. There was like huge submarines and you were not permitted to go there. And there are huge life-size torpedoes and mannequins wearing swimsuits and beards to breathe underwater. This place was quite immersive and there was projections of crabs and sea beach. And the anti-air guns you can see here are also life-sized. There are boats and how the Navy operates in water. You can see here there are also helicopters and monitors and guns. Navy gallery is quite cool because they have boats, even aircrafts like Air Force and guns like military army. From the ground floor's ancient weapons to every section of the floor had guns, missile launchers, weapons, SMG, assault rifle, sniper rifle displayed inside a secure box. You cannot just count and remember all the model numbers of different pistols and machine guns. Seeing them was truly amazing. They are all different size and they all have different purpose. My most favorite guns has to be the assault rifles and long machine guns. The assault rifles were designed to fire at a faster rate and for higher efficiency. The guns we see here are old versions of the weapons that are still being used. There are some Soviet rifles and some modern rifles, as you can see here. After watching all the modern weapon, I went to the ground floor. There we get to see old cannons and old swords. They were being used in Mughal Empire and even before Bengal was born, even far before Bangladesh and Pakistan war held place. This military museum has always been one of my favorite places for visit. I often come here in weekends, so I decided to make a short documentary of everything I see, even the airplanes that I really like. It was, I think, really cool and amazing experience for me. I think I would like to do it again as well. My way out, I took some shots here. It was an amazing weather, even though it was cold. There was like sunsets because the time I got out after the shoot was evening. It was a really nice environment. That would be all for the behind the scene of the documentary. Thank you